Hey, Saint Tech here. Thank you guys for joining me. We're back at it again. We got a brand new setup. Everything looks nice and clean. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright guys, so I got you could say a controversial topic today. So the other day I was going to GameStop, which yes, I still go to GameStop, and I hope you guys do too. Even with all the problems that GameStop has, I still wanted to stick around, and I still wanted to be around because I like GameStop. I just pulled a Joe Biden there. Let's not get political. But I was going to GameStop, and I was going through their website, and I noticed that the trading credit for a PS5 controller is $15, which is weird because a PS5 controller is more expensive than an Xbox controller, and the Xbox controller, they gave me $22 for an Xbox One controller. I was trying to get some new games. Again, I want games to stick around. So I looked into it, and it seems like the PS5 controllers have a lot of issues. Including issues from drift, which most controllers have issues with that. Especially Nintendo has a lot of problems with drift. Updates and not charging errors. Also, there's a bunch of reports of like flicking lights, controllers just not connecting. And you know what, let me open up Twitter here and let me just read off a few tweets here that I'll probably put in the mirror. I'll put it in the video, you guys will see it. So I got this tweet from Grant, and it just says, does anyone else have issues with their PS5 controllers? I'm on my third one and the buttons will randomly stop working. I keep the controllers on my desk away from food, drinks. I don't know them, and they just stop working. Again, it's a lot of people complaining about the same thing. And you know what? I won't be biased because I try not to be biased. I'm a PC guy, Xbox guy, and I have a PS5 and a Switch. I have everything. But just not to try to be biased. The reason why I went to GameStop to buy a controller because my Xbox controller, the X button broke. But I had the controller for a year and a half. That's the first one that breaks. And I play a lot of NBA 2K, and I do a lot of shooting. In that game. So the X broke, the shooting button. And yeah, but it has some issues too. But it seems like the PS5 controller issues are so bad that GameStop is not even giving more credit towards the controller, even though the controller is more expensive to buy. And also there's a lot of issues with the haptic feedback. Let's not get to that right away. But I also got another one, and this is from the UK. His name is the Tune ASPS as PlayStation UK. How do I contact you about a faulty PS5 controller, flashing blue light syndrome on controllers, and support website sends you round in circles or has field type issues when trying to submit a request? Again, the other issue is that their website is not user friendly, so people are having to go to Twitter to try to get some help to get this figured out. I'll read a couple more tweets so you guys just can kind of wrap your head around what's going on. And these are very recent. This is from the May 21st. PS5 controller randomly stopped working and won't turn on. This is the second controller to mess up. I find my original controller during this clip and check the issues it had. I'm sick of buying new controllers. Again, they just have a lot of issues. This is by Cheap Ass Gamer, and he says buy newer models. The thumbstick parts are different and will hopefully fix the drift issues. I don't know if they're different, the thumbstick parts, but I do know that most thumbsticks are made by the same manufacturer, so that's why most controllers have just issues. I believe Xbox, I'm not sure, they use different ones for their Elite, but most of them have the same manufacturer, so all of them will have the same issues. So I don't know what parts are going to replace there. I'm kind of leaning towards this format. We're going to do some news, we're going to talk about anything we can figure it out. I had this idea because again I went to GameStop, and I noticed the trade credit was very low compared to an Xbox controller, which I know most PC guys use Xbox controllers, so I might be playing towards it as well. And again, don't trade in PS5 controllers to GameStop. Also, don't buy secondhand PS5 controllers. They seem to not be good. Thank you guys for joining me. Saint Tech. I will be doing this type of video. I will try on the daily, but it's probably gonna be once or twice a week. Because I kind of got to start ramping up and get used to the schedule, and find news and get a rhythm for this stuff. We're gonna start it up, and I got a whole new setup. And thank you guys.
Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure, really should listen more, but I don't.